yourself malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. No, even shade on me, goddammit. My content, everybody, that's okay. To the genuine ones, I truly hope all is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You know, today's currently September 1st, 2025. And it's not a crime to be yourself, and I say that especially when you got malicious intentions. No, because we are all not haters. It's the train of thought for me. Always be yourself, but no malicious intentions. My cousin, everybody, neighbor. I don't know your intentions. At the end of the day, see that negative energy when it comes to the evil eye. Hold on 1 second. Do yourself a favor. Go entertain yourself somewhere else. No other train of thought for me. Because my content is not for everyone. It's not. To the genuine ones, moments, intentions, I truly hope all is well in your end. And I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only. No, that's the truth on me, goddammit. My content about that's okay. You have been minding your business, minding your business, or whatever the case may be. You wanted to redo for the whole goddamn day. No, the shake on me. From the time you got out of the goddamn bed and realized when you got out of bed and you went from point A to Z, like, today not gonna be my day. No, the shake on me. And you a little bit under the fucking weather and all types of shit going on with you. And you can't have excuses when it comes to certain individuals, because a motherfucker won't understand you if you're coming to fucking going. No, the shake on me. You ain't trying to do yourself wrong, but you just want to start the whole fucking day over. Matter of fact, get rid of the fucking day. No, the shake off me. You ever realize when you got out of bed or whatever the case may be, you know, the temperature of your head was typically normal or whatever the case may be. You wasn't trying to do yourself wrong, but you just wasn't feeling yourself. You ever had a bad hair fucking day and decided to say, you know what, today's picture day? No, the shake on me. This shit gonna last forever. No, for real. I didn't sign up for this bullshit. It's a train over me. You ever realize that someone wanted to take a picture with you or whatever case, and you'd be like, no, prolong it for another day. No, I may not see you again. That sounds real fucking personal, bitch. It's the truth of me. I wasn't feeling mentally stable to take that motherfucking picture, let alone you want to record some fucking body. No, for real. You ever been under the weather, whatever the case may be, and the motherfucker just want to put the camera in your face like this? Like, hold on, back up, bitch, back the fuck up, back up. I didn't take my meds this morning. I didn't pray. I overlooked my prayer this morning because you know what? I was already stressed out and I just said, God, take the wheel. No, I haven't checked over me. I'm far from mentally ill. You ever decide to say at the end of the day, you a content creator or whatever the case may be, or an entrepreneur, or you have to run an establishment and you got to be around consumers and shit or whatever the case may be. It's just that one motherfucking moment in your life where you realize, hold on 1 second, I ain't think that shit through. No, I haven't changed on me. What the fuck was I thinking? When a motherfucker send you the picture of yourself and you be like, hold on 1 second, I had a fever. My excuse was, I got out of bed too late. No, I haven't changed on me. No, for real, because when you start to look at the picture like, damn, I just put anything to fuck together. That Pacific day, you was, not knowing if you was coming or going. You had your menstrual types of shit, face all swollen, then had a flare from allergic reaction because someone wanted to tamper with your fucking package or whatever the fuck they wanted to do, whatever the case may be, and you trying to figure out, that was me. No, for real. And then you actually volunteer yourself and you see the motherfucker again that want to take a picture with you at the end of the day. They don't want to take a picture today. So you mean to tell me it's convenient for you to get in the screen at the end of the day, but when I want a motherfucker take a picture, take a redo at the end of the day, now it's a motherfucking problem? No, that's the straight on me. I never understood that bullshit. No, for real. A motherfucker would catch you off guard, and at the end of the day, the next time they see you, they want to be on the same vocabulary. Have a good day. You ever got out of bed or whatever the case may be, having your menstrual and shit, And you the type of person, you're not too much a photogenic person or whatever the case may be, but it was part of your job description and shit, and you had no motherfucking choice. And this is one of the Pacific days that you regret for not the rest of your life, but just that moment at the end of the day and say, you know what, fuck it. They gonna love me for me at the end of the day. No, I haven't changed over me. You ever realize that you got that motherfucking zit right there or that pimple right there, and that shit just came overnight or whatever the case may be, like, damn. Does anybody see it besides me? Cause that shit big as fuck. What the fuck? No, it's a train over me. You ever realize at the end of the day when a motherfucker try to be on your face, you know how you got a relationship going on and shit with somebody, whatever the case may be? And you realize the only person that you wouldn't mind being in your face is babe, but goddamn, can you back the fuck up? No, that's a trait on me. You making me feel fucking insecure just a little bit. I love myself, but goddamn. You making me feel like you fucking looking at this shit. Is it growing? No, it changed on me. You ever had a motherfucker just look into your eyes and just gaze into your beautiful brown eyes or your blue eyes or whatever the fucking case may be, and they be like, I love you, babe. I love you too, but back the fuck up, motherfucker. No, for real, bro. You know when you going through your menstrual and shit, because everybody's body is fucking different. No, for real, bro. The devil's a lie sometimes. No, for real, bro. Because the devil will try to test you when you least fucking expect it. Put motherfuckers in your life or whatever the case may be, family member, stranger in the street, all types of shit. When you going through your menstrual, whatever the case may be, you woke up out of the bed with a big ass pimple like... I tried to suck this bitch and all type of shit. I wasn't trying to pop because I wasn't trying to get no scar and shit. You ever got one of them motherfucking pimples on your motherfucking face that left a motherfucking scar, and the first thing that someone wants to diagnose you is something is wrong with your liver? Oh, wait, what, bitch? I didn't sign up for this conversation. Oh my God. You ever realize that your face done flare up from an allergic reaction to something that wasn't supposed to be in your digestive system, or someone tampered with your belongings and shit or whatever the case may be, and your face done broke out and shit, and it left a scar and shit, because everybody's body's fucking different and shit, right? And the motherfucker don't know the back history to what the fuck you got going on or whatever the case may be. They gonna make it a fucking assumption. No, for real, bro. The motherfucker gonna say, you know what? I know I ain't a doctor and shit or whatever the case may be, but I think you got insulin problem. I think you got high blood pressure problem. Matter of fact, I think your heart is not stable today. Bitch, is you stupid, dumb, or fucking retarded? No, that's the truth of it. What the fuck wrong with you, you stupid son of a bitch? I'm over here trying to figure out how to clean my face up from these fucking monks and shit, and you talking about some doctor's fucking prescription of the day that you don't even know what the fuck you even talking about. No, for real, bro. Because as soon as you go to the motherfucking doctor, you and the doctor, yo, no! What's going on? What the fuck done happened to you? My shit done flared up and shit, and I need some more of that motherfucking cream, because this bitch is trying to not please me today. No, I have to check on me. I got your heart, I got your heart, I got your heart. Don't name me a lot, don't name me a lot, don't name me a lot. I love me. No, for real, bro. When you get to the motherfucking doctor, when you go to your annual checkup and shit every year and shit or whatever case me, because you good. You know how your digestive system, how your digestive system set up or whatever case me. Once a month you put that shit that ain't belong in your body, whatever case may be, but the remaining motherfucking month, along year, you good. Ain't nothing wrong with putting something in your body once or twice a year, whatever the case may be, that don't belong in it. Because when you detox, that shit hit different. You go to the motherfucking doctor after this motherfucker done diagnosed you, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And the doctor say, you know what? Just drink a little bit more water, baby. You good. No, I haven't changed on me. I gotta tell you what happened. I think I may need a prescription. This motherfucker on the street that don't even fucking know me gonna tell me I was dying slowly. I swear to God I was. You ever realize at the end of the day, like, your mental health starts to go a little right and left at the end of the day before you get to the doctor, because you stressing yourself out because you don't know what the fuck going on with you. And then for someone to put a little buggy in your ear like, yo, I don't think you're gonna live to see the end of the day. You might want to go get your liver checked out or something. Matter of fact, you probably might be having some heart failure and all types of shit. Why the fuck would you wish that on me, bitch? You don't even know what the fuck going on with me. Motherfucking doctor gonna say, bitch, you had an allergic fucking reaction. I don't know what the fuck going on in your background, your community, whatever the case may be. Who the fuck did it? When it happened? How the fuck it happened in the day? But you gonna be alright. Take this motherfucking cream, put that shit on your face, and about 2-3 weeks, you be alright. No, I haven't changed on me. No, for real. This whole fucking entire time at the end of the day, after this motherfucker done told you the bullshit at the end of the day, you was trying to figure out, bitch, if you's okay. You ever had that scare when you had that family member at the end of the day? Folks, have certain, problems when it comes to health conditions or whatever the case may be. And you're the youngest one in the family and shit or whatever the case may be. Everybody wants you to be all right, right? And they be like, you might want to get that checked out or whatever the case may be. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're looking a little different, a little pale, baby, whatever the case may be. You don't look yourself or whatever the case may be. And they don't know what the fuck going on with you at the end of the day. They don't know what the fuck going on. They already diagnosing you already. You ever realize you got sick because of the information that was not supposed to be digested in your system? Like, I wasn't ready for this conversation. I'm too young to die. No, the church told me that was a lie. You ever realize at the end of the day, like, that shit make you fucking fucked up in the mental health. No, for real, for real. When you find out in certain conditions in your household and your family member and your family roots and shit, like, nah, I'm taking care of me. I'm taking care of me. I'm making sure me good. You feel me? Because ain't nobody making sure me good besides God. Protect me. No, for real. Because, shit do happen. You can take care of yourself all fucking day long, and the next day you do get that left, that right. Woo! And only reason a motherfucker sitting the evil lie towards you, then they whole shit, the devil's a goddamn lie. I didn't sign up for this bullshit. You get to the doctor, but to get to the doctor after they done prayed over you in the household, and they done said, let's go to the church house, and that's prayer miracle that the God said that that was a lie, refuse in the name of Jesus, all types of shit, or whatever the case may be. Only be leaving out of there with a motherfucking lollipop. And matter of fact, I'm about to go get me something to eat. Because, bitch, I'm starving. Matter of fact, I might eat something I'm not supposed to eat today. No, I have to check on me. That's going to be a treat. Because, bitch, you almost stressed me the fuck out. No, for real. You ever had some family members stretch you the fuck out or whatever the case may be? And they telling you, like, listen, we're not trying to overwhelm you or whatever the case may be, but, you're getting of age and stuff, and we know you're the only one in the household that take care of your body, because we don't, as we can see, our fat asses, we just don't care about life itself. Evidently, we know when our time comes, it's going to come. But we want you to make sure at the end of the day, make sure you go take care of yourself when you go to the doctor. No, for real. We love you. And only to fucking find at the end of the day, you got cousin number 1, 2, 3, 4, let alone auntie number 6 at the end of the day. Let alone your goddamn mammy instead of you the fucking evil. I can't stand that skinny bitch, that fat son of a bitch. That motherfucker never been sicker than they don't get a cold all fucking year long. Fuck you, bitch. No, for real, a motherfucker will be mad at you because you don't get sick. No, for real, and as soon as you get sick, it's the end of the world. No, because then you don't get sick. So when you get sick at the end of the day, you start expressing yourself to the wrong motherfucker. They be like, you be all right. But let it be them at the end of the day. You up at the hospital. You at they fucking therapy office with them. You at this appointment, that appointment. You making sure if they taking their meds, did you eat today? Do you got food in the fridge? All types of shit. But when it come to you at the end, they no, motherfucker, fuck you. I'm not agent of respect, and this ain't purpose only. I'm far from a catfish, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself, numbers, intentions. I was part of a hate crime, 7/31/2025. Gang stalking is real till it's your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Stop the violence in the community. Stop the violence in the community. Gang stalking is real. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. And especially when an individual is not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. The right people actually see you, hear you, respect your moments, intentions. They're not sending you the evil lie alone, project the spoke on you in a toxic way. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I worship the good God with no misintentions. I don't got hate in my vein. I know I respect my neighbor. Didn't have to pretend to be authentic. They want you to sugarcoat it. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't trying to dim my light. I love myself. Elevation hits different. Yeah, they said that you're whack and you're corny, but far from toxic. I understood my reality. Unconditional love. Hold on 1 second. Being authentic. 1, 2, 3. Hold on 1 second. God was truly stepping for me. I understood reputation was truly real for you. You was doing it for likes and views and clout chasing and fame. But hold on 1 second. Our digestive system wasn't the same. I was far from thirsty. God was never for sale when I was truly keeping it real. It would make you so uncomfortable at the end of the day. Got you truly hurling and going within the end of the day. I made you my enemy, and I didn't have to do nothing besides be my authentic self. You saw potential within me, trying to dim my light to discourage me. Hold on 1 second, that confidence hits different. Being original, authentic. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. Hold on 1 second. It was BLESSING. Miracles will truly do happen at the end of the day. I was calling on God. Miracles would actually happen. God allowed me to heal when I was really keeping it real. I ain't had to shortchange my neighbor. Hold on 1 second. I knew how to respect my neighbor. Didn't have to pretend. I wasn't trying to say them about the free will. Hold on 1 second. Wasn't running from my past. Understand religion. We wasn't projecting it on you, neighbor. I just knew how to respect your neighbor with no intentions, regardless of my sexual orientation. I knew how to respect my neighbor. Always be yourself and know its intentions, and I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. It's not. When it comes to my creativity, I work along regards to what male or female is willing to blackmail me in any community. I say that respectfully. Didn't matter a tax bracket. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Regardless if you have me shadow banned or not, at the end of the day, I do not live in fear, and I would never hurt myself. And I say that respectfully. I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I love to talk about love. It's the truth, though, but we are all not the same. What's up, butterfly? It was a light rotation, that balance. Hold on 1 second. When it comes to your boundaries, it's different. You was far from perfect, but hold on 1 second. Growth allows you to see why you truly heal the goal within it, still being patient when it comes to hold on 1 second. Overcoming that storm, it truly was a miracle, and God wasn't trying to mislead you wrong. It was more so practice, preaching, going within. You was far from, hold on 1 second, the average person. Didn't have to pretend to be authentic. Certain folks didn't know how to respect you, protect you, respect you. Hold on 1 second, they overlooked you, putting you in competition, trying to disrespect you out loud, trying to kick you down behind closed doors, even up in your face the end day. They took your kindness or weakness when they try to ruin your reputation, send you the evil eye, let alone throwing spoke in a toxic way. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same when it come to gang stalking, but hold on 1 second, who would know that you will overcome that pain? You being patient when it come to being real. They would never understand how you truly actually healed. They was projecting the mental health on you at the end of the day, so that you was mentally unstable, but God was really keeping it real when God was protecting your health. When it comes to hold on 1 second, that heart hits different. Unconditional love allows you to feel while you're truly keeping it real. God brought the proper balance into your life. It was an even exchange when you're past and you live in your reality today, so that you wasn't running from when it comes to growth and maturing. You was acting your body weight, able to hold your own weight, and I don't mean narcotics. I say that respectfully, didn't have to pretend to be authentic. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. I was far from a singer, but being authentic. It's going to bother certain folks meant to help or understanding growth that hits different. You know, when you practice and preach to your child all day long, become your best soul vision of yourself when it comes to elevation, loving yourself. Just don't do your neighbor wrong. It be the chain of thought for me. Everybody's household ain't the same. Serving someone the evil eye, let alone projected pain. Playing with spell work. Because everybody's household ain't the mindset of hate, let alone jealousy and envy. Hold on 1 second. I ain't raised my baby to be that way. It's a shame to throw for me. Everybody's not the same. You didn't have to pretend when you prayed to go within, and God was really showing you that you was worthy, understanding growth. I love myself and I love me. I love myself and I love me. I was able to look in the mirror that actually said I love me. Yeah, it made certain folks uncomfortable because they didn't understand their own healing going within. It was competition, but it was one-sided. They tried to antagonize me at the check cashing place only because I didn't get discouraged when they tried to project knowledge. They was talking about real, recognize real, but they was doing it in a toxic way, sending spell trying to cause chaos in my life at the end of the day, all because I wasn't going tick for tack besides speaking up for myself the most healthiest way. I was far from a crash out that day. How this type of stuff actually happens. When folks trying to ruin your reputation, said you mentally unstable, I was far from that addict. I was far from that prostitute. They said that day when they try to blackmail me because they wanted to control the narrative of something actually wasn't the end of the day, something I wasn't running from. That was my past. The energy is different. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second, we all don't operate the same. I love me. It's a chain of thought for me. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. That vocabulary is different when you actually love yourself to go within. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. God allows you to fail by usually keeping it real while God's pointing to you. Hold on 1 second. The grass was greener when it come to your world. They would never understand that God created a lane for the right people to truly respect you. Was never doing it for likes and views. God was never for sale when God's putting you in the right direction, not to overlook you. You know, they said God not real. God gave me taste buds this morning. God allowed me to regroup this morning. God allowed me to be restored when the devil tried to test me. But God was truly stepping for me right to left. I could talk about God all day, but hold on one second. I may not be your average norm, but far from pretending when God truly showed me the strength. I had folks who had my back against the wall to rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, even try to humble me days when I couldn't see. I didn't have to pretend to speak up for myself. I had a voice. Hold on one second. God was really not misleading me. They wanted to project a hate crime towards me, said my voice didn't matter, but God actually showed me my strength. When God actually allowed me to be educated at the end of the day, I didn't have to go to that schoolhouse to understand God's strength. That energy is different because God was never pretending. Hold on one second. They said God not real, but God's been keeping it real even when the devil tried to test me, let alone the enemy try to size me up, to box me out. The end of the day, second my free will, but God actually allowed me to see. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. I didn't give up on me because the devil tried to test me. I didn't give up on me because the devil tried to test me. The enemy trying to step to me. But God said, continue to blossom, butterfly, got your back. My heavenly mother, Father God never left my side. I never had a guardian at the end of the day that actually showed me the proper love that I was supposed to actually feel. But God should allowed me to heal. They said you got mommy and daddy issues, but that was never the case because I wasn't trying to catch a case to reject myself another day. Because my heavenly mother, Father God showed me the love that I needed. They would never understand that faith is different. When it comes to confidence, they would never understand the rhythm of God beat. Hold on one second. God allowed me to see why I had a heart. And I never had to switch up, but I knew how to respect my neighbor, regardless if they try to blackmail me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I am Naya, genuine love, respect, and I am far from a catfish. And I say that respectfully. I am still healing from a hate crime that was done to me 7/31/2025. Regardless if you're losing weight or not, regardless if you're gaining weight or not, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you're worthy. You know, regardless if you got scars on your body, regardless if you got a scar that they can't relate to. You may be different when it comes to your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. Never allow someone to discourage you because when you look in the mirror, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you're worthy. And having a beautiful heart goes a long way, and I say that respectfully. They said, you know, you can't express yourself to certain folks, but God should allow you to feel how He truly woke. Because when the right people walk into life, that potential will never go away. Having a beautiful heart, that uniqueness actually hits different. Because the right people truly pour into you, not to overlook you, and not to take your kindness or weakness, sending you to evil lie with malicious intentions, because the devil try to test you. But God will truly protect you from that lie. I'm not edging your love respect, and my content is not for everyone. You know, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not, regardless if someone's tax bracket, if they're high status or not, or whatever the case may be, never allow someone to project fear in you because they're able to control the narrative because they want to dim your light, or they don't want certain folks to see you in a light of you becoming your best self vision of yourself. And I say that respectfully. How they would try to dig up your past to try to humiliate you, do humiliation rituals. You know, they pick and choose who could talk about God, spirituality, the devil, or healing, or narcotics, or whatever the case may be, or violence. One thing I don't do is run from my past. You mad and you're worthy, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. And I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless who has me shadow banned or not. You know, folks that will feel insecure or have jealousy or hate or envy towards you, they would try to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or even project a hate crime towards you, or even try to make you homeless because of the fact that they are able to control certain narratives because of their tax bracket, or they'll make sure that you don't elevate in certain areas in your life, or they make sure that you're a non-existence to reality because they're able to pay their way to dim your light, to discourage you how this type of stuff actually happens because you have potential. They would even project sport in a toxic way, so certain folks won't look at your uniqueness. Your beauty always started within, but God gave you an A plus. But hold on one second, I created you this way, my child. You are worthy, you are loved, and you are respected by all the right people that's truly for you. No mother or father or loved one should lose a child because someone is projecting sport, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day towards their child, or sending their child the evil lie, or someone has insecurity carry problems and it's projected on someone's child, or is trying to cite somebody's child their free will, or trying to rob their child mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, or even trying to energy harvest of their child. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Nobody should lose a child, and I say that respectfully, and especially at the hands of someone with lack of self-control when it comes to discipline. Someone saying, no, I'm not a hater, I'm far from jealous because I'm well established, or I got this going on, or whatever the case may be, but you're in the background creating a hate train towards somebody. You behind closed doors with the envious mindset when it comes to your blood vessel, when someone didn't have to do anything to you besides be authentic, and it bothered your mental health, and then you sat there and labeled somebody that was mentally unstable, they was incompetent, or whatever the case may be, and then you hacked the devices, gang stalked them, and then you said they belong in a cyborg, and then you was able to try to control the narrative because someone experienced it in their life and they spoke to the wrong person, or whatever the case may be, trying to blackmail somebody against them to put them in a facility, or try to get them locked up, or try to label them that they're crazy. How this type of stuff actually happens. Always be yourself, no intentions. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person, because the right community, the right people see you, hear you, respect you with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. It's not. And loving yourself is not a crime. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done to me 7/31/2025. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I am far from an addict. I am far from a prostitute, regardless of trying to blackmail me against me, and I would never hurt myself. I walk these streets alone. I do not live in fear. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. You disrespect me, say, where's your God at now, when you're trying to rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or project a hate crime towards me, or even make me homeless, whatever the case may be. You said, where's your God at now? I ain't by my side. I love myself. Regardless to what I go through at the end of the day, I put everything in God's hands. And when you're a child of God at the end of the day, you don't fear the devil, let alone the enemy, because God doesn't project fear within you. We are not the same. Someone would try to project their insecurities, they hate, they envy, their mindset of trying to kick you down, and think that you're supposed to walk the same walk they walk. They thought that you're supposed to make that left and that right and go hide somewhere and be discouraged at the end of the day because they wanted to throw beauty magic at your door. And then hide behind spell work and try to paint you out to be mentally unstable when you speak up for yourself, because they have a community of people that will go against you and nobody hears you. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. When God sends the right people into your life, regardless of where they at in a healing journey, or where they at in a spirituality, whatever the case may be, they're not sending you the evil lie, and they're not playing spell towards you. They're not projecting spell towards you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and they don't have the jealous or hate or envy mindset towards you. They're not putting you in competition when it comes to their trauma and pain. They're not trying to outdo you better than you, because elevation is different when God sends the right people into your life. Someone gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. They said that you didn't have potential. They didn't know how to love you, respect you, or protect you. You are worthy of all the right people in those subjects coming into your life, not to blackmail you or project sport towards you or energy harvest off your energy, or try to pretend to try to act like they and want to be involved with you at the end of the day. You don't deserve someone acting like they're so spiritually gifted to try to blackmail you against you, or you're not deserving of someone manipulating God and acting like they're so invested into God just to blackmail you, to play you close. You're not worthy of that. You're worthy of someone actually speaking the word of God and actually meaning what they say what they mean, and they're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing, because they're willing to pour into you but not sending you the evil eye. They're willing to pour into you to actually respect you with no malicious intentions. They're not projecting spoke towards you. They're not creating a hate train and telling he say, she say, watch this, what I'm going to do to this person, and we're going to laugh at them within group text messages or emails, whatever the case may be. So that was a lie. And you've been through enough, and you're mad and you're worthy. Never give up on yourself when I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And loving yourself is not a crime. Today is currently September 1st, 2025. You could talk about me all day long. At the end of the day, I would never hurt myself or others around me. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. You know, when God sends our people into your life, respect's a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself below what's intentions. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. It's nothing but the devil right there. Loving yourself is not a crime. You know, someone would try to project their insecurities or their malicious intentions towards you, or try to project fear in you, regardless of what their job description is that day. Never allow someone to project fear in you, and especially when you didn't have to do nothing to your neighbor besides respect them. And then they try to paint you out to be something that you're truly not, because they want to control the narrative of you being the villain in a story. I would never hurt myself when I walk past my peers, regardless if they're older than me or not, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I am Naya, genuine respect. I do not energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I do not destiny swipe with my neighbor. I do not hack people devices or gang stalk them. I don't need to take nobody's blueprint when it comes to their anointings. I got my own when it comes to my blueprint. I didn't have to do my neighbor wrong. I know how to put respect on their name, far from pretending being authentic. I know how to give respect when it's due. I know how to give flowers when it's due without sending my neighbor the evil eye or projecting sport towards them. If you're not for me, I keep it pushing. It's a shame to thought for me. Thank you, no thank you, have a good day. Or don't say nothing at all. You know when you was growing up, they said if you ain't got nothing nice to say at all, don't say it. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. And my content is not for everyone. Any negative energy that's being projected on me, return back to sender. I call my energy back and I say that respectfully. I do not wish the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, regardless of trying to blackmail me against me. My content is not for everyone. You know, gang stalking is real towards your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. I had my emails hacked, my devices hacked, my accounts hacked. I'm being gang stalked by next door neighbors in different tax brackets, let alone communities at the end of the day. They don't want my voice to be heard. But just like you, innocent person, they said that your voice didn't matter. But I don't live in fear and I would never hurt myself, and your voice does matter. And especially when you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing, because God was never for sale. They said God is not real, but that strength is different. They don't understand who's protecting you, but it's been God this whole entire time. And God did not tell a lie when God actually showed you the devil on the enemy. God never projected fear in you. Our blood type may not be the same, but I had to pretend to respect my neighbor. I don't run from my past, let alone he say, she say. I could repeat everything that I said that day. Regardless of trying to blackmail me against me at the end of the day, when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. And I say that respectfully. I never gave nobody permission to use my creativity as their own. Regardless of trying to blackmail me and regardless of your tax bracket at the end of the day, I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself, no intentions. I'm Naya, genuine respect my content, everybody. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? Stop the violence in the community. Stop the violence in the community. Never give up on yourself when someone says you don't have potential. Because the right people see you, hear you, and they see your potential. And they're not sending you the evil lie. And they're not making you their enemy at the end of the day. My content is not for everybody. When it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother and my Heavenly Father God. And I say that respectfully, I do not wish the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Always be yourself. Peace and respect your neighbors. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done to me 7/31, 2025. Always be yourself, but no misintentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I will never hurt myself. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. September 1st. And I'm far from the catfish, goddammit. I gotta go.